Alright, playing Ultra Necrozma. Pretty fun. I like it. I like that Psychic finally has some ramp. There's some strategy involved in the deck here. Um, if you usually watch my channel and you watch for Magic content, just ignore this. Uh, Magic, sorry, Pokemon is actually pretty underrated. I originally got into it because I just love watching Max Mofo, and so eventually I just gave it a shot, and turned out I enjoyed it. I mean, I did play it originally when the base set was out, um, as everyone did, because I had a local game store and I was there all weekend, so I did play it for a couple months at release, but hadn't played it since. It looks like our opponent here is also playing Malamar. They have the promo Malamar. But I hadn't played it until about last year, less than a year ago, and turns out I enjoy it. I love the trading, and I love the huge variety of viable decks. So, if you haven't played Pokemon and you're watching this, it's a better game than you might think. It's very cheap to get into, and the trading is very good. If you're talented and you devote the time to it, you can get a really good collection and bling out your cards quite well, but it does take a lot of time and dedication. So it looks like he's playing the metal instead of the unit energy. I opt for the unit energy to fuel my Ultra Necrozma. Looks like he's got the starting hand Lily. That's the dream. I've played about 5 games of this so far, and so far I've won all 5 games before I could use B String or um, Ultra Necrozma's GX, or even Duskmane Necrozma's GX. Alright, so unfortunately we don't have a Psychic here to Ultra Ball away. That's what we would be Ultra Balling away. I think we'll get rid of the B String for now. I think it's best to get the Duskwing Necrozma. If I Sycamore into a Floatstone, I can attack him this turn, but I won't lethal him or anything. So I think the best choice here is Dawn Wings, and then hope that we can draw some of our Inclays next with our Sycamore here. Actually, we'll go for the Ultra Necrozma just so we don't waste our unit energy here, because we've only got, I think, 2 or 3 in the deck. Can't remember. And then we'll hope for a Max Elixir to hit. No, unfortunately. Nothing to Field Blow. We could Oranguru now. Probably not going to get to after we Sycamore, so let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, we have the Lily. That's good. So instead of Sycamoring, we will Lily, because it will let us keep that Field Blower, and Lily's not going to be useful after this. So we did get an Inkay. Get a Lily for next turn. We did get our Floatstone and an Ultra Ball. So we will Ultra Ball now for the Dawn Wings. I'm used to attacking right away if I go second with this deck. It's unusual to not attack this early. With this deck with the Psychic Ramp. However, next turn we will have our Malamar unless we get End, and we should be in decent shape there. So he's got 2 Psychic in his graveyard. He's going to get an attack off, but has he been able to draw any Inkways? It doesn't look like... So he's Super Rodding those energies. See, Super Rod is a tricky choice in this deck because you want your energies in your discard for your Malamar. I do play 1 Super Rod myself because sometimes it's useful for the Prism Star Lunala. Looks like he's thrown another 2 into the graveyard now. He's got a Mew. I don't personally run a Mew. I might, but bench space is rough in this deck, so I opt for an Oranguru. There's his Inkay. So he still blurred away our Floatstone, which is unfortunate. Okay. So we don't have any Psychic in our graveyard. We can Lele for... I'm not sure if there's anything we can Lele for that's better than Sycamore here. So yeah, let's Sycamore away this energy and then use it for Malamar and then hope that we can draw an energy as well. Okay, so we did get another Inkay, that's good. We did get another Psychic and a Max Elixir. So let's see if we can hit this Max Elixir. No, we can't. Alright, let's Psychic Recharge here. On to Duskwing, Necrozma. We did not draw another Floatstone, unfortunately. Don't know if I want to play the Lunala. Nothing really in my graveyard for it. I think what we'll do here is, let's see, if he drops an 80, let's go ahead and see if we can retreat next turn with the Duskwing Necrozma. And we'll go ahead and leave the Lunala in the hand for now, since we can't make any opportunities for Oranguru here. Sometimes I find it worthwhile not to have the Floatstone on the Duskwing Dawnwings because it works sort of like the Metagross metal decks where you retreat and then you use Magnezone to fish your metal energy back. Guzma is unfortunate. He'll Guzma out the Ultra Necrozma with his Mew, and then he'll retreat his Mew into his Ultra Necrozma and do some damage here. Let's see if he can get the knockout. Looks like he's the choice band. He's gonna get the knockout. Okay. We're gonna throw up the Oranguru because we can. We're gonna hope to draw. Okay, that's enough. What we wanted though was a supporter. We're not gonna be able to play any supporters this turn unless we get lucky with our Oranguru. So we have 1 energy in our discard. We can put 2 in there. We also have our Beast Ring here. So we can play our Ultra Necrozma. We'll play our Lunala. We're going to have to attack with the Duskwings. Yeah, let's go ahead and Beast Ring here. Search for 2 energies. Attach them to Dawnwings. And then we'll go ahead and drop an energy on our Ultra Necrozma. We'll Psychic Recharge Necrozma. We will instruct for 3. Hope we draw a supporter. Not too bad. We got Lily. And we did get another Floatstone. Alright, so we're going to use Dawnwing's Necrozma's Invasion here. And we'll get to use our GX, which is the first time we've got to use the GX. It's a very powerful GX. Moon's Eclipse GX. You can use this attack only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So, what we're worried about next turn is him Guzmaing the Ultra Necrozma back, and then he will be able to do damage, obviously. Because that does not mean no damage for your whole board. It just means for this specific Pokemon. So yeah, I know a lot of Magic players think Pokemon is just glorified solitaire, which I disagree with. It can be glorified solitaire in some of the sealed formats, pre-constructed deck formats, but in standard and expanded, there are lots of combos that happen and lots of difficult choices, and the timer is buzzing off in your ear. You've got strategy involved where you want to lose a Pokemon first so you can use certain things because there are things you can only use from behind. Looks like we have the victor here. He did not have a Guzma and he was going to lose his Ultra Necrozma. So because he was able to get the first knockout, we won the game. So Pokemon has this kind of strategy, which I really like about it. Just gonna see real quick if any of my trades completed. One of them did. Yeah, a lot more strategy in Pokemon than some people might think. Ugh, yeah. Okay. Got a 2-win streak. He's got an advantage. So let's see why the AI said he's got an advantage here. We're weak to Darkness and Fairy. Did I see Darkness and Fairy? Pretty decent hand here. We got our Oranguru. We got our Dawnwings and an Inkay. And then we've got the awesome Tapu Lele that we will use to search for a Lily. We will probably go ahead and Mysterious Treasure the Super Rod, use that to draw a Ultra Necrozma, and then we will Lily and draw 7 cards if we get to play something for next turn. Otherwise it'll be 6. So I think he must be playing, well, here we go. We'll see Glaceon, I'm assuming. This must be just good old homebrew. Good old homebrew. Oh, a switch. Not seen a switch in a while. I do run one switch in my Mega Rayquaza deck. Cynthia. So we're looking good here. Glaceon, let's reread Glaceon. It has been a little while since I've played. If I can do so, as long as this is Pokemon's your active Pokemon, your opponent's Pokemon GX and EX in play, and their hand in their discard pile have no abilities, except for Freezing Grace. So that looks like why he's playing Glaceon. He's countering stuff like this. I cannot throw in my Dawnwings. I cannot Lele my Lily. So that's pretty good. However, we're gonna still be able to we'll get rid of our Lele then for now. Draw us an Ultra Necrozma, just so we can drop that unit energy before we shuffle our hand. And then I will Super Rod now just to Oranguru for 2 before I Cynthia, as I find it unlikely that I'm going to be able to Oranguru after I Cynthia. That's rough. So we do have the Beast Energy, and we do have both of our Inkays. So next turn we just need to get our Malamars. Glaceon does not stop regular Pokemon's abilities, so that's good. We could Field Blower away here. The Dumbbells, and I believe the best choice probably also the Dumbbells. We're going to Max Elixir here. Miss, unfortunately, and pass the turn. So yeah, this might be a good tech against the Ultra Necrozma fads happening right now. Glaceon, good old Glaceon. I remember Glaceon from the last set. Made a splash. Oh, he's playing the Raichu build. That's interesting. Dropped one of his own Orangaroos. And he's going to Frost Bullet probably one of our Inkays here. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Go ahead and drop our Beast Energy here, which is inefficient. We want Beast Energy or Unit Energy, not both. Then we're going to go ahead and Sycamore. Ooh, this is not looking good. So Oranguru is going to die next turn, as is an Inkay. So who do we want to promote next turn? This is only going to do... Right now, the attack does 50 damage. If we attach a Psychic, it's going to do an extra 80. That's 130. Go ahead and attach a Floatstone to the Dawnwings Necrozma. Hope that we draw a Malamar, and then we will be able to take out the Glaceon that way. Yeah, this might be a very good build against Dawnwings and Necrozma. Props to this guy. Devolution Spray, Raichu, Frost Bullet, get rid of the Inkays. So pull up the Dawnwings because we've got the Floatstone anyways. All we really needed there was a Mysterious Treasure. That would have allowed us to Mysterious Treasure, sacrifice the Psychic, and that would have put a Psychic in our discard, allowed us to get a Malamar, allowed us to attach that Psychic from our graveyard to the Necrozma, and then play a supporter to draw more, and then we would have had 2 Psychic on here, and that would have put us at 210 damage, which would have been lethal for Glaceon here. However, that is not what we've drawn. We can get rid of this Raichu here, because it's going to come out next turn. So I think that's probably what we're going to end up having to do here. Just a classic old Guzma. Okay, Ultra Ball's alright. Next turn, if we can draw a Psychic. We'll be alright. We will be able to throw our Dawn Wings. Right, so we won't be able to throw our Dawn Wings in because we forgot about Gold Glaceon. But we still might be alright here. We have the B string option soon. Yeah, he's really gonna get rid of our Inkays, and I think our other Inkays and our prize cards. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright. Yes. Let's search for 2 Psychic. And I'm sorry, Glaceon, but you have to go. So yeah, we've got 30 damage here, 20 for the attack, that's 50 plus 80 each, 160 plus 50 is 210. Absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead and get rid of a Lily and a Cynthia. Draw us a Malamar. Since it's a little bit safer now, it'll take 2 Frost Bullets. And do we have any Psychic in our graveyard? Yes, we have 1. So let's go ahead and attach our 1 to our Dawn Wings to start setting him up. And then we will Cynthia because he'll just get the same amount of hands. Though we know he has a Raichu in his hand, so let's go ahead and hopefully get rid of his Raichu. Mysterious Treasure. We need this Floatstone and we need this Cynthia for next turn, so we're going to get rid of the Ultra Ball and we're going to grab another Inkay. And don't know if I want to touch the Floatstone just yet. Gonna save it. And we're gonna kill his Glaceon. Whew! That B-string saved us there. So we have another B-string that we can still use next turn. Unless he manages to knock out Ultra Necrozma here. Which, actually, with his GX... Yeah, he's going to be able to knock out our Ultra Necrozma. However, we can... Yeah, that's a bummer. We'll pull up our Lunala. We will Floatstone our Lunala. So yeah, we have 2 Psychic in our graveyard. We will Mysterious Treasure for a Malamar. We'll use 2 to attach it to our Dawn Wings. We'll use our Dawn Wings GX against Glaceon next turn. And should still be able to put up a fighting chance here. His GX is going to knock out Ultra Necrozma. Oh! That is a mistake. See, he could have knocked us out here. Polar Spear. This tech does 50 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. There was 90 on there, so that was a lot of damage. Now, unfortunately, unless I have more Psychic than I thought in my prizes. Let's see here. No, we don't. We have all the Psychic here. So that was a mistake of his to do that. We have 2 in our graveyard. Alright, let's go ahead and use Mysterious Treasure on Sycamore here. Draw us our second Malamar. And load up our Dawn Wings as our second attacker. And we have one Psychic left in our deck, and one that we're allowed to play this turn. Not sure if it's worth the Professor's Letter. It's Floatstone or Dawn Wings. Why not Professor's Letter, the last energy left? Don't know who would really attach it to here. I guess we'll attach it to Lunala. There's no one else that we need to attach it to. And then we will finally Cynthia. Gotta watch our deck here though. Down to 11. These are all useless. And finished off that Glaceon. So he's in trouble here. Looks like we have this game. He will get to stun us here with a Raichu, maybe, and delay. However, we could just pull in our Dawn Wings Necrozma now, since he is not stopping that with Glaceon. Yep. Yeah, those Beast Rings are very strong. Let's see. Yeah, he was running a Espeon, Raichu, Glaceon build. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, not enough for those Beast Rings. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more game here, if this ever loads. We got our Parasects. I always go with Tails. Guess I would like to go first, please. At least we drew the Cynthia and a Mysterious Treasure, so that's pretty good. So if we Mysterious Treasure away a Psychic Energy for a Lele and then for Lily, Lily's only going to draw us 4 cards. It's not great. Okay, we drew 2 Mysterious Treasures. That's perfect. Alright, so let's Mysterious Treasure 1 Psychic Energy away. Draw us an Inkay. So it looks like we're having a mirror match here, so this should be good. Mysterious Treasure, another Psychic Energy. Question is, do we need to Lily? We can still... Lily will give us 6 cards. I think it might be more worthwhile to have our own Dawn Wings on the field. Let's get our own Dawn Wings on the field. I'll attach a Psychic here. And go ahead and Cynthia. So we got Oranguru. We can go ahead and Professor's Letter here for our last 2 Psychics. So, ooh, that's rough. We have, I believe, 3 Psychic in our prize cards. That's going to be difficult to work around. I'm gonna, I think, Super Rod now because I don't want to get all of my Psychic. I can Mysterious Treasure Psychic away now and then Super Rod, but I want to keep 1 Psychic in my discard for the Malamar here. So we'll go ahead and super rod these two psychic now. And then we'll go ahead and Mysterious Treasure. If we get a Malamar, I think he might just N us. So we'll get another Inkay. And I don't believe we're going to pull our Dawn Wings in just yet. Just in case we don't draw a Floatstone. So it looks like he's got the metal. He's got the opening lily, that's good. That's always the dream. He's got his two Inkays. We've used up 3 of our Mysterious Treasures, unfortunately, already. So, because we didn't draw any in our opening hand. So we really have to hope for our Tapu Lele next turn to, we'll get a Sycamore, I believe is the best choice. And then we'll hope to draw some Ultra Balls or another Mysterious Treasure, get our Malamars going. Question is, if I attach one of these Psychic, the problem is I won't be able to attach a unit energy here. Or go ahead and attach it to this Dawn Wings. Might not be the right choice, but we'll see. Because we can attack with the Dawn Wings if we get the right draws here. Alright, so we did draw the unit energy that we could have used on Necrozma, but that's alright. We're going to Ultra Ball away an Inkay and a Lunala for one of our Malamars. Now if we hit this max elixir, we will be able to knock out, or we'll be able to at least do some damage to his Lunala here. However, I think we only have 1 left here, because there's 3 Psychic in my prize card, so the chances of this max elixir hitting are very slim. No. Oh boy! 3 turns without Ultra Necrozma attacking. That is not likely to happen. Okay, he's got the setup now. Now we're going to be playing from behind. The fact that we have so many Psychic in our prize cards is really rough because our Beast Ring isn't going to do any good for us. Okay, that's interesting. So we can pull in our Dawn Wings, use its actual retreat. If we attach the Beast Energy here, that's 130 damage, and then we'll attach another one so we can kill the Lunala. However, I think that... What does he have in his discard? I don't think it's worth killing the Lunala at the moment. If we had 2 Malamars out, I would consider that, but right now we can only recharge 1, so... We're going to Cynthia rather than N because it seems to me that his hand isn't great. Okay, we get our second Malamar here, which is good. However, there's 3 Psychic in our prize pool is really hurting us. No point in this Max Elixir anymore. And we can still end for a decent amount next turn. Let's go ahead and double check here. So we have 2 Psychic left. We still can kill the Lunala, but we don't want him to be able to do. We don't want him to be able to use his moon's eclipse here. Give me a minute, my friend. I haven't played in about 4 months. Alright, just a Dark Flash. So he's got his Beast Energy. He's getting rid of our Floatstone, which is unfortunate. I think he might be setting up a trap for us. We're inexperienced with this deck. Only played it this 2 other times other than starting this recording here. So he could be set us up the trap. Someone set us up the bomb. As I've seen Andrew Mahone do that. So he's got how many Psychic in his discard? Just 1. However, next turn we can Guzma one of his the Beast Rings Necrozma. So because the fact that he got rid of the Floatstone might have been bad for him because now we can retreat out and put 2 Psychic in our discard, which will allow us to get our Necrozma loaded up. So we can already kill this Necrozma just by dropping this Psychic and then straight up Guzma-ing. And this will get rid of his Beast Energy Choice Band Ultra Necrozma. Because, yeah. So it's 160 for those 2 Psychic, 180 for the extra 20, and then plus 30 there's 210. So unfortunately for him, we're going to get to do that. And we get his Beast Energy off the field. He will now get to use his Beast Ring. Oh, no, Psychic. Which could be a problem. He also can, if he loads up his Dust Dawn Wings, protect it. We don't have any bench space for a Lele into a Guzma, unless he kills our Dawn Wings. So that's the strategy and the trouble with these decks, is that there's so many things you can do from behind. If these 2 stay alive, next turn we will Dawn Wings up, and then we will Malamar our Ultra Necrozma, and then retreat out, and then kill whoever's on the field because we'll be able to do 210 damage. I've yet to use Sky Scorching Light. You can use this attack only if your total of both players' remaining prize cards is 6 or less. Put 6 on each. Pick 6 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. So he is able to get the knockout there. Alright, so now we need to get our other Ultra Necrozma. I believe we have one. I don't think it's in our prize pool. Question is, do we want a float stone? We do want a float stone. We have 2. Alright, let's Ultra Ball away our... Oh, this is tough. Because I need the Psychic. Alright, we do have another Ultra Necrozma, which is good. Drop that. Drop the unit energy. We'll Oranguru first. And we did draw the Beast Ring. So that's good. That's Beast Ring. The one last. Oh, there's none left. This prize pool. I forgot about the prize pool. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. That's such a bummer that we have those 2 psychic prize. So we should have kept one of those psychic that we discarded there and end it, and then we would have been able to get the KO here. Right now we are 10 damage short, unfortunately. And let's go ahead and end him. And he'll get the knockout here, so we'll just do a little bit of 120 damage there and finish him off with the Necrozma. Oh, that Beast Ring, that wasted Beast Ring. Just 1 energy, and we would have been able to get the knockout on his Ultra Necrozma, and that would have been 2 of his Ultra Necrozmas gone. Most people run a 2/2 Dawn Wings Ultra Necrozma. So he is ahead after this because he will have a loaded Dawn Wings and we will have just a loaded Ultra Necrozma. Or sorry, just a half damage Dawn Wings. And that is our last Dawn Wings, and we have already used our Super Rod. So this might be the loss. So we're going to have to start loading up our Lele here. It's our last attacker, other than Oranguru. I don't think we're going to support her this turn. We could get... Is there... I don't believe I remember there being another Dawn Wings in our deck. And we want to keep this. Alright, let's Ultra Ball. Cynthia, Max Elixir, see if we have another Dawn Wings. We don't. Yeah, I didn't think we did. That's a mistake. No point in Oranguruing, we're quite low. But it shouldn't make too big of a difference. Alright, now we will GX. We have to. We have no choice but to stay safe for the next turn. Oh, the last two are Psychic. Oh no, sorry. One is I guess I'm missing one Psychic and one Dawn Wings. I thought I had more Psychic in this list. Yeah, there's one Dawn Wings Necrozma here, which is really rough, and one Psychic Energy, I believe. If he doesn't draw, we have two Guzmas. If he doesn't draw his own Guzma, we might be able to pull a miraculous victory here by Guzma-ing into his Ultra Necrozma, doing 120 damage to it. He will float stone away, and then we will Guzma again. That is our chance at victory. We don't want to take out his Lunala that is already damaged or his little Pokemon, because then he can use his own Dawn Wings Necrozma's GX. Although we do have two Guzmas, so that actually might be the best choice. Alright, so we can't leave this on the field. It's too weak. How many do we have any Psychic in our discard? We have one Psychic in our discard, so we can make 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. We can make Lele do 140 damage, but that's not enough. Let's go ahead and Guzma a Malamar. That was the mistake. That was a mistake. This is not enough damage. Shows my weakness here. Oh. Oh, we are so bad. We should have done the Lunala. Alright, that's okay. I think we lost that here from our terrible play. Our terrible play. It should have been Lunala first. Or it should have just been the Dawn Wings. Let him do his GX after we killed the Lunala, and then Guzma again. Oh, thank God with all those misplays. I'm sorry about those misplays. It's been a while since I've played, and this deck isn't as easy as it might appear. It takes a little bit of tinkering and getting used to. I'm not used to Psychic being able to ramp. Anyways, let's go over the deck list here. So we have 4 Inkays, 3 Malamars. Obvious why, you saw those. 1 Oranguru. I find the draw is quite useful, and it is a non-GX attacker. In case we run into a Hoopa or something like that, that's protection from GXs. 2 Leles, 2 Dawn Wings, and 2 Ultra Necrozmas. I think a 2-2 split is really good. 1 Lunala Prism Star. I'm still not sure if I like her in there. She's provided benefit once. She's got that for each of your opponent Pokemon to play, attach a Psychic Energy from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. And the Psy Storm can be powerful, but Then we have 3 Beast Rings. We're not running 4 because it's, they're so conditional and they are so powerful, but they're conditional. 1 Super Rod, 4 Max Elixirs. I've considered removing all 4 of these for more like 1 more energy and some other stuff. They don't come into use as often as I like. And with the Mysterious Treasures, so we've got 4 Mysterious Treasures on the Ultra Balls, and the Professor's Letter sucking away our Psychic Energy and the Malamars. The Max Elixir is mostly to be able to attack the first turn if you go second. It can be very powerful if you land it then, because you can't Malamar yet, or if you don't draw your Malamar. Then we have 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Mysterious Treasures, 1 Field Blower, 1 Professor's Letter, 1 Lily. I believe we had 2. Yeah, we have 2 Lily. 2 Lily, 3 Cynthia. We have 2 Ns. We have 4 Cynthia, 3 regular, 1 full art. That's why I hate how they separate them like this. And then we have 3 Guzma, 3 float stones, 1 beast energy, 2 unit energies, 7 psychic. So I believe now actually we will go ahead and probably take out a max elixir for a psychic, because we've run into a couple issues with that. So it's just 10 energy overall. The 2 unit, the 1 beast, and the 7 psychic. I find 2 unit is enough to get off Ultra Necrozma, especially with the beast. And yeah, that's the deck list. Doing pretty well for me so far. Hope you enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, there'll be more Pokemon content. It'll focus on Magic, but there'll be more Pokemon content and other CCG, TCGs to come as I slowly get more experience and learn how to edit and stuff like that. So thanks for your patience, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you like. I'll see you soon.